Okay. Okay, finally, uh, the company will come to one-to-one marketing. So the characteristic of one-to-one marketing is interactive segmentation, real-time matching, interactive TV, active web page, customer interaction, one-to-one relationship, real-time marketing, and prediction-driven. So all of these applies to our situation now, where majority of the company move from mass marketing to one-to-one marketing. And the technology used is integrated data warehousing, internet enabled, many touch point integrated, cross organization process and management by interaction. So based on this, we can see that the at this point, especially towards the end of this part, company not only rely on their own technology in-house, but they also probably need to have someone to handle it for them. For example, like in customer marketing, warehousing, probably there will be a company outsource. The company outsource this data warehousing analysis and modeling analysis to another company, or the company also probably outsource in terms of getting the customer knowledge through the internet marketing research, for example. Same thing like proprietary solution. This is also probably will engage the external company to do it for them. Okay, so this is what it mean by get someone else or outsource the function of the company by getting the third party people to do it for the company. Okay, so this is the process, the CRM process cycle. We'll start with the knowledge discovery, learning. Okay, and then after that, once the company understand about what is going on, only they can start doing the market planning. Once completed the planning, they will interact with the customer to see how the customer behave, the acceptance of the customer, perception of the customer. And then after that, only the company will do the analysis and the refinement. So the process actually is continuous, and it like a never ending process. Okay. And these are the advantages of CRM. It can reduce the advertising cost, because sometimes when we engage someone to do it for the company, they already have the expertise and also have the equipment. Okay, so the company don't need to purchase it by themselves. Make it easy to target specific customer by focusing on their need. This is once because the CRM offer many things, such as the information about trend, about pattern, about prediction. Therefore, it is this kind of thing is very important to facilitate the managers to make good decision related with the marketing strategy, and make it easy to track the effectiveness of a given promotional or marketing communication campaign. Because when people start to use CRM, especially to one-to-one marketing, we can see that we can see clearly in terms of cost, this particular cost goes to where, and from there, the evaluation will be a lot more easier for the company to ensure or to say that, okay, the move or the planning of having CRM by other provided by the company is good or not. It allows organization to compete for customer based on service, not for price. This is very important because people are looking about values. Okay, people are looking about values. They don't discuss about. They don't really discuss about price alone. Okay, especially in one-to-one marketing, where company prefer to have a long-term relationship with customer. Therefore, services sometimes play a very important role to ensure that the customer is not running away, and prevent overspending on low value client or underspending on high value one. Once we are able to identify the type of customer that we have, low value or high value, therefore the manager is able to give a right proportionate of spending for each type of client, and speed the time it take to develop and market a product in terms of marketing cycle. So to develop a market a product will be a lot more easier when a company understand what is going on or the difficulties of the customer. And from there, actually, we can speed up the process, not only that working on developing new product, for example, but also about manufacturing productivity and also how it delivered to the customer. All of it can be observed, and the decision along the line, we can make it faster, and also improve use of customer channels, just making the most of each contact with customer. So we know that in marketing, we just cannot rely on one channel, uh, like for example, like distribution channel, and company prefer to have what I call a multi-channel. Some are online, some are traditional, and also the mix of both approach. The third topic is about importance of marketing orientation. So a successful market orientation places the customer in the center of all strategic decision and firm activity. So a key component of orientation is exhibiting a customer orientation in all level and unit of organization. Meaning to say that when a company wanted to have a long-term relationship with the customer, the company must ensure that whatever the decision they made must be conform with whatever the customer want and need. So in terms of marketing terminologies that you must understand is that what I mean by marketing mix, where marketing mix consists of four main elements: promotion, place, price, and product, 4 P's. However, some of marketing mix can also go for 7 P's by adding people, physical location, and also the process as the additional of 3P. Depend on which textbook you are referring to. And also we have a marketing strategy. So marketing mix is the toolkit for the marketing strategy. Based on marketing mix, the marketing manager will start to come up with the marketing strategy. So marketing mix is the uh, toolkit for marketing strategy. Once marketing strategy is completed, and we are going to have what I call the marketing orientation. So marketing orientation refer to implementation of marketing concept that had been discussed earlier, that had been strategized by the organization. And of course, all of this, we have to make sure that the company is focusing on what it called the customer orientation. Customer orientation meaning that all of these decision were made based on what is preferred or what is liked by the customer. So the importance of marketing orientation, once again, I would like to remind you that marketing orientation is the implementation of the marketing strategy. So it is important because it will affect performance. Once we have a strategy, we need to know how to implement it, and implement it in the right way by putting customer orientation at the center of the marketing strategy. It will definitely affect the performance of overall company. Okay, not only that, in terms of sale, not only in terms of marketing, but also the company is creating value to the customer. And also we have what we call the internal partnering. Internal partnering meaning that the company, despite all of the business function in the company, they are trying to partner or to share the information between business function. And at the end of the day, everybody will work together to achieve the aim of the company overall. Therefore, marketing oriented and customer centric require that a firm have a solid foundation of identity. What it's trying to say is that the company must know what they want. and why they are doing such strategy for this kind of company, why they are doing segmentation for this type of people, why they are putting this kind of target customer or target market for certain product. All of that must be clear cut and understand by each of the people in the company. So by doing that, if everybody in the company understand what it mean by all of those, it shows that the company or the firm have a solid foundation of identity. And identity is a clear understanding of what the company is and striving to be, what they want. Not every company focusing on achieving high sale. There are lots of company also focusing on sale and at the same time providing values to the people. If we see Samsung and Apple, both company actually has different direction in carrying their own brand and in having their solid foundation of the identity of each company. Same thing if we see Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they are in the same industry, but each of them have their own identity and it has their own uh, what you call the organizational culture. So creating identity by creating a sound mission and appropriate goals. Therefore, each company must have what they want in long term and short term. And all of these actually will be carried out based on the marketing orientation and so on. Clarity in mission and goal provide a focus on strategic direction on which a firm marketing strategy may be built in and implemented. Strategic direction meaning that the company must really know what they want. They must put the mission and the vision and the market orientation clearly so that everybody can work based on the same understanding. So majority of the company fail to achieve the goal simply because everybody in the company is not really understand of what they need to do along the line. Okay. 3.4, this is about the process of strategy development. So we know that the element of marketing orientation is start with marketing mix, followed by the start with 4 Ps, followed by the marketing mix and marketing strategy that use marketing mix as the tools, and we have what I call the market orientation. So this is how to implement the strategy. The first one is to analyze the market opportunity. This is the beginning of everything. And normally this is a part where uh, the company try to understand what the customer wants and also the competitors. Analyzing marketing opportunities also, sometimes they use what you call the Michael five forces Porter's model. Okay, to get the understanding what is going on in the industry by looking at the demand, by looking at the supply, by looking at the new entrants and also competition level, direct competitors and also the rivalry in the industry. So those are the things that what we call the marketing opportunity. But understand that also only the company can come out with the strategy. So selection of the strategy normally will be based on the 4 Ps or 7 Ps that had been discussed earlier. And after that, the company need to come up with a program for the marketing mix itself. And then after that, they will review and they will revise the strategy, either it works or not. And after that, to audit and adjust the strategy. So based on this, we know that marketing orientation is about implementation. Meaning to say from step 4 to step 5, this is where the market orientation is. To see, to implement, and after that, review and revise the strategy. So this part is the marketing orientation part. This part actually is the marketing meet. And this part actually is the initial part to identify, like I said, probably like uh, five forces Porter model can be used to identify the opportunities. Okay. Now we have what I call the personal selling role in marketing strategy. So market exchange refers to one-shot transaction that occur between buyer and seller without much thought of future interaction. This is the old type of marketing. Second one, we also start to have what I call a functional relationship. It is about the long-term relationship between buyer and seller based on close personal relationship. And then once the other step of this relationship is strategic partnership, it refers to a long-term relationship where partners make significant investment to improve the profitability of both company and jointly achieve strategic objective. This strategic partnership normally is the stage where the involvement of other third party account as the outsource of the some of the business function of the company. Okay, this is what I call the personal selling in the relationship era. We must always remember that this topic is about B topic, business to business topic. And when we are discussing about relationship, meaning that we are trying to secure the relationship at the business level by hoping that we can extend the value of this friendship to the consumer. So there are three main stage. Okay, the first one is the exploration stage, second one expansion stage, and the third one is the commitment stage. Exploration stage meaning that the company set a proper expectation. We must know what we are going to get at the end of the day. Second one, to monitor order processing and delivery. This is very important to ensure that whatever process is conducted in effective and efficient manner. And also to ensure the proper use of the whatever is related based on between two companies adjustment and agreed upon and assist in servicing. In the expansion stage, generating repeat sale and upgrading. There are some possibility that when we have this relationship, we started to have some upgrading on sale. For example, maybe before this, the sale contract is only 30,000. Now you can increase the sales contract up to 50,000, or maybe, for example, they call it the late payment. Okay, the payment also can be adjusted. It's not COD, cash on delivery, but probably also adjusting like 1 month after the product delivered. So those are the things that can be considered under generating a repeat sale and upgrading. Full line selling meaning that whatever that is available can be sold to the third party. Cross selling meaning that same thing like we have learned in intro to marketing. Cross selling meaning that you can sell the product that is not in your line but it is actually needed. For example, when we are talking about cross selling, if you purchase a camera, if you purchase a handphone, for example, it's good for you to have a tripod. Tripod actually is not a full line selling. Tripod actually is something else, but also can be sold together with the product. So those are the cross selling. And also the commitment stage, meaning that when we have a contract between parties, everybody will try to commit with that agreement. For example, if we say that the payment have to be made within 30 days, meaning that the company has to ensure that the payment can be made as the term has been agreed upon. Okay, this is about personal selling role in the marketing communication mix. This is marketing communication mix. It's not a marketing mix. So these are the factors influencing the role of personal selling in a firm of IMC strategies. Okay, marketing communication, integrating marketing communication strategy. So the first one is the firm marketing objective and strategy and resources. They will try to identify the target market. Based on this target market, they will identify the product characteristic and looking for the best point to make distribution and also the price policy. We can see that this is price, this is place, this is product, and this is the target customer. Once they have all of this, okay, there will be a communication task to be accomplished by the marketing communication mix. So by having this, there will be two parts. The first one to emphasize devoted to personal selling relative to other marketing communication mix element. And the other one is specific personal selling activities required in order to, at the end, having the account management policies. So these are the factors on the role of personal selling in a firm IMC strategy. They must have this first. This is the role of the personal selling that at the end will become the input for marketing communication mix. Okay? And this is about improving customer satisfaction and loyalty through feedback. So to maintain the customer loyalty is one outcome of a market orientation. Must remember, market orientation is the implementation of the marketing strategy. So benefit of loyal customer is that it tend to concentrate their purchases, leading to a larger volume and lower selling and distribution costs. Okay, these are when we have the loyal customer. This is what we get, and provide positive word of mouth and customer referral, and maybe willingly to pay premium price for a value they receive. So loyal customer will provide lots of benefit to the company, and customer who describe themselves as satisfied are not necessarily loyal. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed when people say, yeah, I like your product so much. No, when they say I like the product so much, it doesn't mean they are loyal to your product. And defecting customers should be studied in detail to discover why the selling firm failed to provide sufficient value to retain their loyalty. Defecting customer is very important, actually very important. If we are able to identify why it happened, and if the company able to secure back this customer, it will give lots of benefit to the customer. Customer who are come with lots of complaint and angry, if you are able to settle their problem, if you are able to handle them well, these are the people that can bring lots of money and a good long-term relationship with them. And also major team action. The selling team may include representative from different level in the company management hierarchy too. Meaning to say that when we do personal selling, sometimes it's not the salesperson go to meet the customer alone. Sometimes they can bring people from other department too. So this is how also how I made my sale last time. There are times where I need to meet certain group of decision maker of my customer. What I will do is that I know that I am not able to answer every question they may ask me. But what I will do is that firstly I will take support. I will get the support from my HOD, head of department. If my HOD think that it is also important for us to invite, for example, the general manager to be in, we will invite them, and also we will get people from maintenance department and also some technical personnel to come along to have a discussion to meet the customers, so that whenever the customer have lots of questions regarding technical, I have people to back up to make decision in term of something related with strategy or strategy partnership. At least the GM is already there to answer on behalf of the company. And for the maintenance, I have the maintenance people that come with me to assist me in the session. So this is what I call a major team action, which also important from time to time, especially when your customer is the big account customer. So that's it for chapter 3. I will end the record.